Hey, how you doing, everybody? I'm back. Deals, deals, deals on the markets right now. A couple of sales going on here today. Notably, GameStop on sale right now, 159.56 last trade. That's the low of the day. Just about the low of the day, or if yeah, we're definitely there. Wow, what a run. 2.89 million. I suspect some people who are on margin might be having issues and are probably running in a bit of a buzzsaw there. It's possible. I don't know. Options are definitely cracking on GameStop. Just sorry about the hair. What there is left of it. Anyway, deals. Other than that, the Dow is like not down badly. It's down 365 points. It's 1%. So nothing burger. I mean, NASDAQ is down 2.9%. I mean, NASDAQ has taken the brunt of this, down 449 points. S&P down 1.79%, down 81 points. The Dow's down 366, 1%. That's what we're looking at here. Let me take a look at some other stocks here. Rocket Lab is at 1284. That is a bargain, down 197. The low of the day, 1274, 6.1 million traded there. SoFi, 1490. It hasn't changed much since I left you guys. It was around $15 when I went off the air. It's still around $15. It had a bit of a rally. It tried to get up to like 1535 or something. 55 million volume, though. Good turnover today. So we're getting some real turnover here from loose hands to stronger hands. GameStop, 159.25. Matterport, 24.36, down 4.15. Yeah, it's you know what? It's not as low as it was earlier today. It was at 11:45, 12 o'clock. It was 24.06, 24.35. Still down 4.15 on 10 million, but we don't have like 30 million. Throw it all in kind of thing. It's just a sell-off. People are probably selling some of these shares to pay for other positions, I'm guessing. ME, 742. The low on ME was earlier today. We were at 725 at noon today. Right now, 742. It's down 58 cents, but 2.8 million. It's not worse off than earlier. Spire, 428. Now, that one bottomed out at about 120 today, 120. At 420, it's now 428. The all-time low, 411, 3 days ago or something like that. It did reach this morning at around 10 o'clock. It got to 478. Now it's at 420, 429, down 36 cents. We'll see if we get a last hour recovery there. ATIP down 17.5 cents to 328.5, and that is kind of the low, within a penny of the low, which was set about 20 minutes ago. And then SmartRent down 35 at 9.79, and Sextera down 12 cents to $10 even. These small former SPACs are not they're not getting crushed. I mean, they're off a bit. Yeah, there's deals. Yeah, we know they're on sale. Oh yeah, we know. But that's today. Don't know how long this will last. Over on the other side of the markets, though, AMC down 448. Yeah, 25.73. That is approaching 20% drop today. Robinhood down 265 to 21.55. That's going under 20. Vanek Vectors down 618. It's still at 298. Home Depot up off 250. It was as high as almost 416. It's now 405. So it's given up $11 today. Profit taking there. IBM holding a gain, 124 gain at $118. Go figure. Dow Jones down 296. Microsoft down $9. Apple down 340. Tesla down $75 to 1,009. Bed Bath & Beyond down 46 cents. BlackBerry down 51. Royal Caribbean is now down 246 to 66.25. This is definitely approaching the lower levels. We were as low as 64.80 the other day on Royal Caribbean, so we're just barely above that. Goldman down 773 to 379.81. Goldman is now trading at 6.2 times earnings. 6.2 times, and they're not going to not make more money. They're going to make more money next quarter than last year's quarter. They're making more and more money. The stock is just dirt cheap. That's all about that. Amazon is down $89 to $3,347. Not even 3%. These are the ones that are taking the big hit, though. Facebook down 646, that's 2%. Google down $45, not even 2%. Target's actually up. JP Morgan down 380. Costco's up 260. Walmart is up $1.60. It's not red everywhere. Cisco's only off 28 cents. Just not giving up ground very easily here. And so that, that's kind of the deal. For those of you out there, you option writers, you should be buying back contracts here. Some of your stake bids must be coming in. I sure hope so. And I'm looking forward to hearing from you about that. Just one second. I just got to make an adjustment here on the channel. Thank you all for being here. And let's see how we're doing on. Let me know how you're doing on your contracts. I'd be curious to know if have you been able to score buybacks really cheap on your call options. And you may want to wait till Monday, and we'll see how the market reacts, and then you might start writing new calls. We'll see how it goes. Of course, the market, we're not done yet. The day ain't over. We can always have a bit of a recovery here, and you might be able to write contracts towards the end of the day, but we'll see what that's all about. Thank you for the 79 thumbs up so far in a tough market. We just got the 80th thumbs up. Thank you very much. And let's see what's going on. Uncle Bruce, is it still good to wait over the weekend on my December the 10th 185 puts for GameStop? Collected 1454. I'm currently, the ask is 35. Wait out the time, but I'd wait them out. Yeah. You got 185 puts, you got 1450, almost $15. So you're on the hook at 170 if they wanted to make you buy them. And if you did have to buy them, you'd be under about 820 right now. But you and I both know that GameStop can go from 161, where it is at the moment, hitting a low of 150, whatever it was here. Hang on if I get my thing to refresh. The low on GameStop was 159. It can go from 159 to 170 like that, and all of a sudden you're not even upside down on these things. So yeah, Sean, I just sit tight. I'd sit tight. Okay. Let's see. What else is going on? Any more comments on options and stuff? Let me forward here. And let's go. I have 200 shares of SoFi. I bought the stock. Does that mean I can make a covered call? Yes, you can. You can write 2 covered calls, 200 shares, 2 calls. If you want, it's a question of what price you want to write calls at. The stock's at 15 right now. Right at this moment, low of 1462. It would take virtually nothing for this stock to reach 16.5, 17.5 a share. At that point, you could look at writing 20s, perhaps. So you may want to wait a bit for a bit of a recovery before you do that. SSR is going to apply to SoFi, don't you think? I believe, that's a good point. We were at, like I said, 1462. It's 30 cents lower than where we are now. So we were down 170. Yeah, SSR would apply. Same on Rocket Lab and GameStop, Matterport. Let's see. Definitely Spire, ATI. No, not ATIP. Smart Rent, nope. Sextera, no. But yeah, on some of them that would apply. 10% loss or more means it's a short sale restriction situation happening. Yep, you betcha. Yeah, GameStop, an easy win at 160. Matterport, if you're feeling froggy, says NDPC, laugh out loud. Get it together, Bruce. Thank you. If my Matterport covered call hits 50%, I'm buying it back. There you go. If it backs off enough, you're buying it back. Let's see. Rocket Lab at a sweet buy price too, $12.93. Yeah, low of the day on Rocket Lab now, $12.74, volume 6.3 million. Definitely a deal here. Sorry, B Castle. I'm not sure if I'm not sure how to react to that. I'm laughing though. Okay. I just ate a bagel for lunch. Let's go, says Shannon. Yeah, Coyote is thinking like I'm thinking, Aaron. Yeah, you can write 2 calls against your stock, but not right now. I would wait a bit. You might wait till Monday. Let's just see how the markets want to react here, because this last hour, we may have some bargain hunting coming in here and some real up moves on some of our stocks, because they are, in a number of cases, a bit oversold today, and there might be a bit of a snapback rally here and there, which will give you a higher premium on your options. Whichever options you choose to write, you'll likely get a higher premium your way, which means more money in your account right away. So that's what you want to wait for. Let's keep an eye open for that. Let's see. Should we be writing GameStop puts at under 150 for February? Do you think that's an idea? Hey, that's not a bad idea. If you write puts, cash secured puts on GameStop, say 140s, you have to put up 14 grand for one contract. You can get a big fat premium for that. Yeah, the shares bounce back to 170, 180. Those puts will expire worthless. All that money is yours. Yes, definitely worth it. I set a stink bid on my February 220 GameStop, and it hit. My February 220 call, and it hit right on. Let's see here. My GameStop I wrote for 1450 is expiring today. 100% profit, 4 p.m. this afternoon. They're going to expire worthless. Way to go. I bought back my cover calls yesterday thinking the selling was over. Oh, well, profit's a profit, though. Since the Rocket Lab dropped so much, the 2023 puts are going crazy high with premium. Is it worth rolling over a July 22 put to a 2023, for example? $40 put for January, bid 26, ask 31. So the 23 puts are going crazy high premium. Is it worth rolling over a July 22 for a 2023 because of the drop in the stock? So and this is Rocket Lab. So now I'm a bit confused. Okay, so the $40. Oh, okay. The 40 is bid 26 to 31. Okay, so this is a question if you can get the high end price. I don't know if it's such a good deal at 26 though, is it? That would be 1450 or something like that. 1350 on a 1295. So no, $31. Wow, if you could get the $31 price, that I would definitely write that. You're buying Rocket Lab for $9. Yeah, I do that. You could get $30, like $29.95 for the or $29.90 for the put. That is buying Rocket Lab at $10. Yeah, that's an okay deal. But hey, I would just undercut the 31 and go at 30.90. That's what I'd go, 30.90. You get hit, you get hit. You can sell it, you sell it. Great. Anyway. Coyote, Uncle Bruce, it's my girlfriend's birthday. To celebrate, I spent all my money on GameStop. Happy birthday, baby. Here's an empty box and some leaves. Phil has got 38 for it and got it back for $18.55. Nice. Nice. Let's see. I rolled my GameStop April 200 covered call to a February 160. $2 a share. No eye flexibility to go out again. So it rolled an April 200 to a February 160. And no flexibility. I go out again. I don't know what that means. Thanks, Rashawn. Mike, $40 put way too high. I agree. I wouldn't want to write one way up there. But if you're getting that kind of premium, and you can buy it back for less, great move. But anyway, let's see. Yeah, here we go. Marcus says that, guys, I was so worried last week because I had to sell 30 grand in GameStop because my bank loan defaulted and thus I needed funds. Now I feel less stressed about it. Thanks again, guys, for the moral support back then, because I think you were selling them at, what, 210, 205, something like that, something in that range. Yep. Let's see. Scott is saying, just a thought here. I could sell my shares in our SPACs at a loss and gin up enough dough for 100 more GameStop. Is it worth doing to build capital to buy back in? I would just sit back with what you have. Theoretically, if you did buy 100 GameStop and then it popped up to 165, 170, let's say, and then you wrote a 180 call good for 3 weeks, and you could bring in a couple of $1,000, $20 a contract. You're building cash on an asset higher, and all of that. but these stocks have backed off a bit too far too fast, and their recovery might be better than just doing this trade over. In the old days, I would have warned you about all the commissions you'd be paying, all the commissions you'd be paying to get out and the commissions you'd be paying to get in and write the contract. But in today's world, there's no real commissions. So, it can be done. It's just a matter of, do you want to do that? I don't know. What is this sell everyone's talking about, says Michael. Let's see. Yeah, Uncle Bruce, we did breach 10%. The only thing I sell are calls. And yeah, this is another thing Coyote is saying here. I hate selling a loss. I don't know, but if I can recommend it, depends on how much of a loss it would be, I suppose. If you've got other gains that you've already made this year, and now you sell these at a loss, they'll offset, any gains. Now, if you sell these shares and buy GameStop and you book a loss, but you don't have any gains against it, then any gains you now make on the GameStop move, higher price option writing, will be offset from the losses you just incurred. So it's a tax neutral deal. You got to get back to where you started from. I don't know all the juicy and gory details, but you've got a lot to think about. Okay. Let's see. I'll keep selling covered calls until my cost basis is zero. There you go. Let's see. Scott, I could take the capital loss write-off on the taxes. I got the weekend to think about this. What else? Let's see. Uncle Bruce, there's some up dog on your couch or something like that. Just something on your couch. I don't know what it is. I got some SoFi and GameStop today. I never used to like shopping, but now I'm a fan, says Michael. Watch Matterport hit like $40 on Monday. Don't be surprised. I don't know for sure if that's going to happen, but boy, I'll tell you. If I had the dough, I would for sure be writing cash secured puts on GameStop. Yeah. Sold 4 GameStop covered calls this week, 205 strike expiring today. I don't think I need to worry about getting exercised. Yeah, you're going to keep that money. That's right. 162.96 on GameStop here. Been hitting the stink bids all day. I thought I caught a bargain purchasing Matterport at 25.23. I'm feeling kind of stupid now. Well, 24.42. Yeah, it's not that far below where you got in at, so don't worry about it. This thing, it can move now $4 in a day. Monday, it could be up $4. Could be 28.50 to 29, and you'll be going, I'm a genius. Don't worry about it. The Dow's down 315, S&P down 75, NASDAQ is the loser at down 424. The Dow's only down 0.9 of 1%, 0.9 of a percentage point. S&P is down 1.66, NASDAQ down 2.78, and those are actually better percentages in the last little while, so ever so little. GameStop is back to 163.44. The low of the day, 159.12. So we've come back $4 and about 30 cents from the low of the day on GameStop. Not saying it's going to hold it, but it's got a gain. And the market in general looks to be a little bit better. 14.98 now on SoFi, trying to get back to 15. ME 746 and Spire 431 now. Spire is actually moving a little higher. The low was 420. We're back to 431 on Spire. Over on ATIP, we're at 330 and the low is 327 and a half. That's where we are on ATIP. All right, we'll keep an eye on all that as we generally do. Let's see. Bruce, does it make sense to write out of the money covered calls on SoFi for January with the current price being so low and likely to rise over the course of the next month? We're all anticipating that. We're all expecting it. No guarantee we're going to get it. If, however, you write a call that is out of the money for January, you are going further out in time. You're going to get a time premium. The contract will be all time premium. There'll be no book value, obviously. Now the question is, which one would you write? You're at $14.98 on the stock right now. Do you want to write a $20 call? Will you get enough to make it worth your while? Just pop to 15.02, or are you better off letting the stock perhaps recover in the next couple of days to like 15.5, 16.5, and then think of writing a 20 for January? You might get a $1 a contract more to you rather than sell it now and be down $1 on the call. I mean, We all know you can always roll over. You can always do rollovers. You're never going to get caught, writing too low a contract. But January contracts don't expire until January, and we're December the 3rd right now. So, it's a 137 drop right now at 15.06. It just went up 8 cents while I'm answering this question. I don't know if you want to sell them, write a call right now on SoFi. You may just want to sit back and just fold your arms and be patient. Let the market sort itself out and see if SoFi wants to recover closer to 16, 17, and then decide for yourself. In the meantime, obviously, if tonight they announce they got the bank charter, or Monday morning it's announced they got the bank charter, then everything, all bets are off. I mean, we might open up at 21 and go right to 26. I don't know if that would happen, but I wouldn't put it past this stock. I just wouldn't put it past this stock. And so that at that point, obviously, you're going to be writing, much higher calls than this. Again, a rollover is always available, and so you're never locked in that way. But you might be better off today to kind of let this last 40 minutes come and go, and just see how the market wants to sort itself out, and then let's see Monday morning's first hour and see what's going on, and see what kind of news is coming up, if any, and how the market's reacting. How is Asia reacting? How is Europe reacting? And then we open, and then we'll see what we do. Okay. Let's go. I'm nervous about writing cover calls below my cost average. I wouldn't be. You can't consider that as part of your strategy. If you're going to become a call writer, you're always going to be a call writer. And so it doesn't matter if you bought the stock a year ago and you're down 20%, you write at the market, what the market gives you, not what you paid for. You can't think that way when you're an option writer. You have to start bringing in income. You can always just say to yourself, well, I brought in $3 a share, that lowered my cost average. Then I wrote another contract and I brought another $3 in, it lowered my cost average. You can play that game in your mind. I look at it as income coming in, and what you do with that money is up to you. Do you want to just buy more stock and average down to get another 100 to write more calls? My philosophy is build your portfolio with more stock that you can write calls against and increase your income level, whether it's on a weekly basis, bi-weekly, once a month, however often you want to write contracts. Okay. Are people really writing options for years out? Some are, but I don't generally recommend that. By the way, Rocket Lab, $13, just popped up to 13. Still down $1.80. The low of the day, 12.74. SoFi now 15.08. GameStop 164.28. Matterport at 24.54, down 3.97. ME over 750 now, 752. Spire 433 now, 13 cents off the low, still down 32. So Spire is moving higher. ATIP 332 down 14 cents. Low of the day 327. A little better. Not a lot, but just a bit. So there's a bit of an uptick happening here and there. Looks like Rocket Lab, SoFi, GameStop, Matterport ever so slightly. ME and Spire are definitely ticking higher in the last 5 minutes. The Dow down 205, definitely ticking higher. The Dow is moving up here. S&P down 59, and NASDAQ down 373. So these markets are improving. The Dow is only down 0.6 of a percentage point now. It was down a full percentage point when I started the show. S&P was down 1.66, now 133, and NASDAQ was pushing 3% down, now 2.46 down. So it's improving as well at the moment. But no guarantee that this will keep going. There's just a bit of a wave of buying coming into the market, and it's showing on some of the stocks we follow ever so slightly here and there. All right. Aaron wants to know to write covered options, to write covered call options. Do I need to have a separate margin account? Right now I have TD Web Broker, and my shares are all being bought in a tax-free savings direct investing account. I don't know what the rules are at TD. Someone here might answer your question for you that knows the answer to this, because I don't have any platform accounts anywhere. I don't trade, so I can't tell you the house rules. Bad time to mention Sentinel One. Coyote, no, you do not. I write my calls in a cash-only account at Fidelity, so no. It depends on the terms of your tax-free account, says DQ. So there's all kinds of different answers here. Aaron saying thank you. B Fitz, Bruce, if SoFi takes longer to recover than we hope, how do we play coming up to our contract expiry? Time is going to depreciate fast, and if the stock doesn't move fast enough, the contracts will shrink. Yes, so you are correct, BFITS. I mean, if the SoFi shares don't want to, recover like we want them to, they're going to be out of the money here, and they're going to depreciate quickly. On the other hand, the shares of SoFi can in one day move up $5 in one day. They can in a week move up $8 or $10. And so, yeah, we're down at 1508 right now, but we also know we can be at 22 to 24 in a pretty short period of time. And we're looking at contracts that are generally into, I think, January's, if I'm not mistaken. Depends on which ones you all have. Keep an eye on that. Let's see. Kicks get chicks. Thank you for this donation. Grabbed 1,000 ME at 726. That's pretty good. We're at 756 now. 1,000 SoFi at 1486. We're at 1508. I'm feeling better about kicked out of MTTR via signed calls, using my cash for these. There you go. You sold. You had to sell your MTTR. The contract was exercised. Now you're buying deals. You're now making money on ME and on SoFi, and you're able to write contracts on SoFi whenever you want. Theoretically, if you want to, it's a 1507 stock. I'd recommend it get closer to 20 before you do so, but it's totally up to you. Beach Boy, hi, Uncle Bruce. I'm still waiting for a bite on my 270s for April. I'm waiting for the 200s. Let's see, and the 200s for February. Got some ME stock for 745 though. Just could not resist at 745, scooping them up. Right on. I don't blame you there. Time is your friend. There's no if, ands, or buts. The price is moving down. Obviously, the contracts are coming your direction. But time is also your friend. We've got the weekend up here, 2 more days for these people to think about it and sweat about it, that they're long contracts that are depreciating and are way out of the money. And so you sit, you wait, and you are a ruthless tyrant. You are just not caving to these guys. And you're saying, I got bids. They're here. Come and hit me. You come and hit my bid. I got cash. You can buy. I'll buy them off you. And then we'll go from there. But 164.59 is a recovery on the stock. $5.40 better, but we're still down 17 on the day, and we know how this can work. Oh, let's just see what happens. Beach Point, thanks for letting me know about this. I was curious. Let's see. I'm so happy that the painting is straight now, because I have so many in my house and I can't stand it when they're not completely level. I have no idea what you're talking about. Let's see. Don't say anything. I'll move it back. Michael, I know it's been playing for a year on a very small. Learn it's into it. Okay. Let's see. Oh man. Let's see. Hey, Vash is asking me. So, Bruce, if you had a magic ball and it told you that today was going to be below 170 on GameStop, and you knew 2 weeks ago, what would have been the play? How would you have been playing the puts? Well, obviously, if I knew the shares were going from 185 to 159. Would I have been writing cash secured puts? Probably not. If I knew that, did I know that? No. Did anyone know that? No. Does anyone know what GameStop's going to do in the next 15 minutes, the next 3 days, the next 3 months? No, we don't. We have to kind of be there for it. But we do take the calculated risk, and we do take the longer picture on it, and we go, I'm going to write these puts, and I'm going to make my position here. I'm going to write calls. I'm going to take my position there, and then I'll deal with it when I deal with it. And that's what you do. You keep coming back. Yep, I think I'm going to listen to Bruce and just hold tight. Wait till things recover, and I'll be ready to write some calls then. Frumbler, way to go. And let's see here. Thanks, gang, from Scott. And I'm out of powder. Don't mind me living vicariously through you. Let's see. All of us been trying to catch falling knives here. Are we mentioning the object that shall be named, because it has definitely been moved again? I have no idea what you're talking about. Lord Farragut, I know you have to wait 30 days to buy the stock back after selling to get a tax credit on the capital losses. Let's see. It's not a fun day, but I did buy Rocket Lab, Matterport, and more SoFi. I'm not writing any Matterport Carver calls. I'm feeling Monday will be better than the stock can, how it can do. There you go. The wash trade rule states that if an investment is sold at a loss and then repurchased within 30 days, the initial loss cannot be claimed for tax purposes in order to comply with the wash sale rule. The investors must therefore wait at least 31 days before repurchasing the same investment to keep that in mind if you want to do the write-off. Okay. And you know what? I switched the color configuration on my monitor. Now everything's green. There you go. There you go. Where's Rob? I need to borrow some money. Got some SoFi in the mid-14s. It's now 1506. Rocket Lab sitting at 1288. GameStop 164.96. Matterport 2478, a little higher. ME 757, a little higher. Spire 432. And ATIP 330. Smart Rent 982. Cyxtera 1001. The Dow is down 173. It's improving. We're down to 29 minutes to go. We were down over 300 when I came back to you here. So we gained about 130, 140 points since I started talking to you. S&P down 55 and NASDAQ down 368. The NASDAQ is still the loser of the bunch, down 2.4%. And S&P down 1.2. The Dow is down 0.48 of a percentage point. It's recovered over half of its losses in the last 30 minutes. So it is on a bit of a move up right at the moment. Oil down 76 cents, by the way, 65.74. It is down right now. Okay. Bruce, Uncle Bruce, any chance part of SoFi's down pressure can be related to the warrant redemption deadline on Monday? Possible shorting by the institutions holding warrants. I don't honestly know if that's the case. We have traded 58 million shares today. Good volume. There, you can put any excuse on you want. It doesn't matter. It can be insider selling, pipe financiers cashing in, just more selling than buying, margin call sellouts because people are having problems with other stocks. You put any excuse on you want. The jobs report, the market was down. I'm not feeling well. Whatever. Doesn't matter. It's just down today, and that's it. It was worse. But it's now 1508 and it's still down 135, and whatever excuse you want to put on it, I think it's oversold. Way oversold, but that's me. Okay, forget stink bids, says Credit Savage. I have been placing rancid bids and putrid asks, and they're getting hit. I'm out of cash, but I'm having fun. SoFi is at its bargain basement prices, and so is everything else. And this is an excellent strategy to employ on a day like today. If you are looking to buy back calls, you put in really god-awful bids, way under the money, at odd numbers, and just see if they come down to you. You want to write a call contract or sell a stock, put in a ridiculously high price and see if they come and get you. You have nothing to lose. It doesn't cost you anything to put the order in. Why not? Let's see. Got me some ME as well. Love these dips, but hate the overall bloodbath, says Dana. GameStop is leaving me behind so long. Beautiful, says Coyote. Carol, I'm scared of doing that on SoFi now. May run fast, and right now premiums are trash. Wait. Then don't worry about it. Well, let's see what happens tomorrow. Here comes the buying wave in the last 30 minutes, maybe. The Dow still down 145. S&P down 54. We have a little uptick showing on some of our stocks. I'm showing an uptick on Rocket Lab, SoFi, GameStop. It's now 166 on GameStop. Matterport, 24.97, pushing 25 now. ME, 761, definitely moving higher. Spire, 437, moving higher. ATIP hanging around 331. We're moving higher on Smart Rent, down only 28 to 986. Smart Rent crapped out at 952 today. We're now at 986. Cyxtera, it's not getting an uptick at all. AMC is higher. It's down 290. It's come back a bit. It was at 25.31. It's 27.38. $2 rebound on AMC in the last 30 minutes. Vanik is rebounding. Home Depot is only down 42 cents, rebounding. IBM up 179, 181, rebounding. The Dow down 112, definitely rebounding. Microsoft's still down 8, but not down 10. Apple down 285, but it was down to 159.72. It's now 160.91. It's rebounding. Tesla's coming back up. Bed Bath Beyond is higher. BlackBerry's higher. The Royal Caribbean a little better. Goldman is popping up. It's still down at 382.74, down 480, but it was down to 379. It's now 382. It's up $3.50 from its low in the last 15, 20 minutes. We are getting some rebounds going on here. I don't know how long it'll last. I don't know how far it's going to go, but the Dow is down only 120 instead of 320 points. So definitely improving. 0.36 of a percentage point on the Dow right now. All right. Arms are folded, Bruce. That's what I'm doing. Yep. Wow, what a crap day, says John. Going to wash this one off and be ready for Monday. Take care, everybody. Enjoy your weekend. Cheers. Right on, John. Thanks, Uncle B says, lighten up. Yes, sir. Cheddar. Shows here. Fingers are crossed. Coyote, I wouldn't write a covered call on SoFi right now. Even if the CEO was holding a gun to my head, she still wouldn't do it. You couldn't make me right now. Would be crazy to sell out of the money. SoFi calls right now. There's no money to be made. Uncle Bruce, let's say the cost average on GameStop was 160 and I wrote a covered put for 150. If that put prints and I get exercised, am I on the hook for the additional 1,000? So you can't write a covered put. You'd have to have a cash secured put. You'd have to put a 15 grand cash. Although I will caveat this by saying it depends on the brokerage firm you're using. All right. So you have a margin account, you have other securities. Your brokerage firm may just use margin to allow you to write a cash secured put. I don't know the answer to that. But if you wrote a cash secured put on a 150 put for GameStop, you'd have to put up 15 grand. And if you brought in $1,000 for however long it is, you're actually on the hook for $140 because the first 1,000 you've been given, you have to come up with the other 14 grand. So that would be the deal. If the stock is now 165, goes to 170, 75, and you never get exercise, you keep the entire premium for yourself. Okay. Let's get crazy. How I was nervous about getting exercise on Apple a few days ago at 170, says Michael. Yeah, Coyote, I hope so, but there may be some more pain coming. What is going on with some stocks I've been watching, like DocuSign and Roku? It's really crazy. And Socius, I've just gone from down 13% to down 9%. So it's happening. It's amazing. Markets are moving. 1302 now on Rocket Lab. We're over 13 again. SoFi 1515 higher. GameStop 165.56, Matterport 24.71, ME 758 higher, Spire 433.5, ATIP still at 331, SmartRent 985 up down 29, Sextera at 998. So markets are a bit better. We're still down though. Dow just dropped 60 points, down 186 on the Dow. So we're going to get these real gyrations with 22 minutes to go. Let's see what happens. The Credit Savage says, yeah, I sold some covered calls on SoFi when it was $17.50 because that is my average paid price, but I wouldn't write any covered calls now. Give it time to get back to 18 or 19s. Don't get desperate. Just have patience. There you go. I picked up some January 21 out of the money calls at 19 for SoFi at 60 cents. Bad, meh, good, great. What do you think? Well, January calls $19 SoFi, 60 cents. I mean, you know, you're paying $60 a contract. You know, if you get $600, you can buy 10 of them. And if the shares go to $20, yeah, they're worth $1,000 from 600. Book value, obviously. Question is, what kind of recovery can we get? We're at 15.16 right now. So we were popping up 30, 40 cents from the low of the day, I guess. Rocket Lab 1304, still a bargain. SoFi 1516, a bargain. GameStop 167.56, down $14. The low of the day 159.12. GameStop is improving, definitely. Matterport $25, down $3.50. The low of the day on your Matterport 24.06, a 94-cent recovery. ME 760, little better. Spire 433.5, ATIP 330. Okay. Watching some recovering markets here, bit by bit by bit. Okay. Let's see here. Carol, all right, show the kind of percentage you're down today. I'll start. I'm down 14.8%. Oh man. Let's see. Let's go. Mr. Seneca. Carol, 11.8% today, down about 65 grand on the week. Let's see. Yeah, Joe, Aaron, with TD, you can write covered puts, or you can write covered calls with a cash account, just no spreads or naked calls. And let's see. And how do you guys feel about borrowing money from your broker using stocks as security? I don't know what it's called in English. Securities credit. We did used to do that in our brokerage firm. There were days where I would have a client come to me and say, "Look, I got 50 grand of stock with you. I don't want to sell anything, but I need 10 grand. I got a tax bill. I just got my income tax, and I owe them 10 grand. I just want to borrow 10 grand on my stock." We'd cut him a check for 10 grand. Hand him a check. He'd pay interest on that money until he paid it back. And if some of his shares went up in value, he might sell a little of this, a little of that to put it against the credit amount. Other times, they would just the client would bring $1,000 a week or $1,000 a month into the account from his paychecks, and just over 6-8 months, just pay it off, keep the portfolio, and not make a difference. We were charging cheap interest in those days compared to what banks were charging. Our margin interest was reasonable, but yeah, it can be done. Let's see here. Carol, Mr. Seneca, I'm down 25 grand in the week. Let's see. I have GameStop. I have a GameStop covered call. I have a GameStop contract for January 2023 at 210, and I'm trying to roll the expiration back to July 2022. I tried 160s, but I can't seem to unwind the clock. Are GameStop leaps like the Hotel California? Well, the trick here is to be able to make the rollover financially viable for you. You might want to start off by maybe doing going from that 210 January to maybe a 180 price, or 190, maybe not quite so dramatic. I mean, the stock now 167, so you may want to be more in the 200 range. It's a slight pullback, but what you're really after, time. You want time to come your way, right? Yeah, that you'll have to look at. Okay, well, let's see here. Spire's ticking a little bit, 1510 right now. Uncle Bruce, talk more about SoFi moving up $5 in a day. I just like hearing it on days and weeks like this. It just makes me feel good. Uncle Bruce, thanks for sharing your thinking about covered calls in regards to current cost basis. It's helpful to hear you thinking about these things. It's all mind games. You just got to be disciplined about it. You have to be a disciplined option writer. You're the casino. You're not going anywhere. The gamblers on the floor are coming in and out of town all the time. They're going to play some of your machines, go to another casino, leave town, never come back. They might be back 3 months from now to play again. You've got to be the consistent option writer. You own the building, you own the water fountains, you own the slot machines, and no matter where the market goes, you're going to be writing options, and the stock will tell you what to do. When the stock goes up, you're doing rollovers. When the stock goes down, you're buying back calls and rewriting new calls at lower levels, perhaps shorter time frames. This is the constant moving, breathing thing that you're controlling here, and it never ends. And it's like literally being a casino owner in Vegas. And there are managers who've been casino managers for decades, and they're not excited about slot machines. They don't get all excited about the roulette wheel. They're just in the business of managing casinos. The players are there for a short period of time and they're all hyped up, but the management, they're there every day, 7 days a week, and they're just writing. Now, the key is to be focused on what it is you're doing. Now, casino managers are focused on high returns on their properties. You, as an option writer, are constantly looking for a return on your money, on your stock. You want to be paid to be holding this paper all the time. And so you'll go with the market, you'll fluctuate with it. You won't worry what you paid for your stock. It doesn't matter. You're constantly adjusting your contracts based on the market in front of you. And if you do it right, and you do it in a consistent basis, and you have the patience to let contracts depreciate with time, you are the winner. because you've got time, where the players with options don't have time. You do. All right, let's go. Hang in there, Carol, says Mr. Seneca. This is a great time to buy if you have the powder. Those sale prices won't last. And let's go here. Let's go. Does anyone notice that the Uncle Bruce's curtain looks better? I sold my SoFi calls I sold my SoFi calls I bought just before earnings. Used the money to pick up Spire calls in the next year. And the Credit Savage says, you guys need to forget about stink bids and start with rancid bids. Laugh out loud. That's what you got to do. Has anyone commented on Spire actually holding pretty well this week amidst a lot of our other stocks getting hit hard? I think I'm taking that as a positive. Well, Spire 433. It's just hanging in there. The low of the week 411. That was the low 411, and it's not going back there. It's just not. ATIP 330, it's not going down to the twos anymore, not into the $2 range. 1302 on Rocket Lab, SoFi 1508, GameStop 167.79, Matterport 2490, ME 756, and Spire 433. The Dow down 237. It's given up 100 points again. It got within 120 or something like that. Now down 237, down 66 on S&P, NASDAQ down 401. So there was a bit of a recovery, but it's given some ground back. We're down to 13 minutes. There is a possibility we have a run in the last 10 minutes to bring back 100 points. It can be done. I don't know if it'll happen, but I've seen more than this. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. Let's go. Thoughts on my $15 call options for March 2022. Just stay patient and don't do anything. I have been dollar cost averaging down on the contracts. It's been going down. Now, Adam, I don't know what stock you're talking about. $15 call options for March. Are you talking about SoFi? Or are you talking about Rocket Lab? Or which one is it? I don't know. And I'm down today 66.6 thousand. Does this mean anything? Let's see. Island Girl is talking to Aaron about trading on TD Broker. Let's see. Let's go. Let's go. What else is going on here? Let's see. A lot of folks talking to each other here, so I'm just going to skip all these messages here. And I got up to 200 SoFi today. That was a bargain. Let's see. Probably the biggest day of bargains we've seen from a year ago. And GameStop purchase already looking good. Anti-PC saying cheddar stacks. Yep, I just got 35 at 10.89. Not 30 minutes ago. Now it's up to 12.20. My gut says that Rocket Lab is going to be an absolute steal. If you get them at this level, I'm only up 5% on my 550 now. And let's see. Let's go. And what else is going on here? I have been picking up $20 to $40 a day, $40 a day, rolling my SoFi covered call down each day. It drops. Went from 20.50 strike down to 16.50 now. And let's see. Let's see. still way behind on your messages here, so just bear with me, guys. I'm trying to catch up to you, but not miss any key questions here. 45% win on Matterport. Time to buy to close. 24.94 on Matterport. GameStop 167.81 down 13.75. SoFi 15.16 now down 127. Rocket Lab at 12.99. The Dow down 202, coming back on again. Another upsurge. We got ME at 760, and we're on Spire 434.5 to 435 now. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. I managed to get out of all of my covered calls this week. Some too early, but I don't know how much lower this can go and how long it can last. There you have it. Adam, do you have any advice for me? I'm going to start trading SPY using the wheel strategy and words of wisdom. Nope, I do not. I have no idea how you're going to do that with the wheel. No idea on SPYs. Let's see. Hi all, Uncle B, welcome, Michael Downs. And GameStop having a bit of a move, 168.10. Let's see. Let's see. Hello, Bruce, and hello, Sharon. Hello, Bruce and Stock Market Bruce family. How you doing, Sharon? Welcome. Bruce, what a great week for writing covered calls on GameStop. I wrote 3 contracts for $550 each, bought and sold several times through the week, and I ended up making $11.78 a contract. Good stuff, man. Way to go, Joe. This is good stuff. I need to buy as many classes as it will take to enjoy days like today. And Clay wasn't lucky enough to get the high end 29 to 31 premium of the premium for Rocket Lab, but I mentioned earlier, but I sold one January $40 put for $28.40 on the you're writing puts on Rocket Lab, right? To get the high end premium of the okay, gotcha. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see. Uncle Bruce, if I write a poor man's covered call and get exercised, what happens besides the broker taking the call that was covering? Okay. If you're writing, this is a theoretical question because it didn't happen, right? Because you did not get exercised, because you will not get exercised. You will buy back your call if you're, quote, in the money all of a sudden. If you're writing poor man covered calls, you're not writing calls in the money. You're writing calls out of the money. And if that stock starts coming to your exercise price, you're rolling over. You're not going to get exercised. You're not sitting there saying, "Oh, go ahead, take me out." You're not going to do that. So this question is theoretical, and we don't need to go there because it's just going to confuse the issue, and I don't want to go there today. I'm too tired. When GameStop dropped from its high to $40 half a year ago, Uncle Bruce had me stay calm. Don't know if it would have, if I would have held without him. Right on TIF. Uncle Bruce, see the newest fear porn article? What about a Market Watch headline? Wall Street Fear Index shoots the highest. Don't know what this means. SoFi or Matter, not sure the better buy today. Let's see. Yeah, Six-Ter's been steady all week. It has been fairly steady all week. Okay. What else? What else is going on? Uh, folks, welcome all. 1308 on Rocket Lab, back over 13 now. 1520 on SoFi. We're coming into the last 4 minutes. The Dow's down only 65 points. Have you seen this rebound? Wow. Down 42 on S&P, and we're down 317 on NASDAQ. NASDAQ just staying down, but the Dow is coming on here. Let's see. Let's see, Bruce, am I seeing this right? Selling SoFi puts January 24, $5 strike, 34-cent premium. I would be paid $34 a contract and under contract to buy at $5. Oh, man, Arco, you're confusing me here. Selling SoFi puts, $5 strike, SoFi. Okay. This makes no sense. Something's not right. Erico, it's got to be a quote problem. I don't understand it. I'm not going to waste any time on it. Getting close to the end here, so I want to be back on top of this market. Hey, Uncle Bruce, great day to buy back Matterport. $40 calls and lock in those profits. Yes, and yes. Great day to be doing that. You should all be doing that today. Absolutely. Let's see. Let's go. Okay. All right. No, we did not. None of that came in. Let's see. Robert, I want to write 150 GameStop puts. I would, but all my funds are in stocks. Do I need to have cash in reserve to write cash secured puts? Stupid question, but please answer. Only give me confidence. It depends on your brokerage firm. Some of the brokerage firms will allow you to use margin to write cash secured puts. Others will not. And I can't tell you who will and who won't and how. So there you go. Any truth in this quote, Bruce? The market can stay irrational longer than you can stay solvent. Not sure if I heard it, but I guess you're fine if you're not using margin. Eventually you need the money. There you go. True. We're down to 2 minutes to go. Let's see here. Let's go. Matterport going up, 25.51. That's right. GameStop 172, only down 950. SoFi 1520. Rocket Lab 1311. ME 769. Look at Spire 437, down only 27 cents. The low is 420. We're back 17, 18 cents from the low. Yep, definitely improving. Yep. Looks like the SoFi 15 is going to close on the money. 15.20 on the stock. No idea, Carlos. I don't know which is the best. I don't know which firm is the best. Good $10 run on GameStop to close here. Let's see. Hey, Uncle Bruce, I bought back my Goldman Sachs 390 covered call expiring today for 13 cents. I got 248 yesterday, turned around and sold a December 23rd, 21 for 658. Do you think 2 weeks is too long? No, it's not. Nice job. Beautiful job on that. I like it. GameStop is up $13 this hour. GameStop right now 172. Down 917 from 159.58, and the bells are going. Larry, it's official. We're done. Yes, sir. Thanks, Larry. Yep, it's looking real good there. Very interesting run here to close out the day. The Dow loses 50 points at the end of it. We were down 300 and something when I started this last hour show, and I thought, wow, I don't know if we'll even be anywhere near 200, but yeah, down 55 right now, down 35 on S&P and down 284 on NASDAQ. NASDAQ was too far gone to be able to get any kind of recovery, but this shows you, it's showing me there's a whole bunch of money on the sidelines looking to pick off bargoons, and they were doing it on a whole bunch of stocks on the Dow 30 today. Rocket Lab ended up with a $13 close, down 181. SoFi 15.19. GameStop 172.38, down 9.18. Matterport closing at 25.51, down 2.99. ME 765, down only 35 cents. Spire down only 26 cents to 4.39. ATIP down 14 to 3.32. SmartRent down 37 to 9.77. Cyxtera down 2 cents 10.10. No damage there. AMC was down 450, ended up losing 128. Robinhood did not recover, lost 265 to 21.55. Vanek Vectors 301 down 346. Home Depot down a dime. IBM up 191. The Dow showing now a 60-point loss. Microsoft down 648. It was down up to almost $10 today. Apple down 192. Tesla down 69. Royal Caribbean down 212. Goldman down 517. Good stuff. Amazon down 47. Facebook down 355. Alphabet or Google down $25. Cisco up 8 cents. It turned it around in the last few minutes. It came up with a positive on the day. So bargain hunters came in. Probably a lot of institutional buyers came up here and picked off some bargains at the end, the last 20 minutes. Sure enough, we popped a lot higher than what we were going to be doing. So that's okay. We'll take it. Now we have to see how this market reacts over the weekend and how we start pre-market Monday morning with Europe and Asia. We'll watch how they react, and we'll go from there. In the aftermarket right now, Rocket Lab, no shares traded yet. SoFi, 15.26, up 7 cents in the aftermarket. By the way, SoFi's volume today, 64 million shares. GameStop, 172.80 in the aftermarket, up 142 again. Volume 4 million on the day for GameStop. Bargain hunters came into GameStop. Matterport, 25.75, up 24 cents in the aftermarket now. It traded 12 million during the day. ME, no trades yet on the aftermarket. Spire, no trades, closing at 439 on the aftermarket, though, down 26 on the day. ATIP, 337.4, up 5.4 cents for ATIP in the aftermarket. So it's up 5.5 cents approximately in the aftermarket. Smart Rent, up a nickel to 9.82 in the aftermarket. Sextera, no change in the aftermarket. That's what's going on there. Initial indications from what I can tell you is what I see right now. Wow, what a day. What a day indeed. 15.22 on SoFi, up 3. And GameStop right now, 173.68, up $1.29. We were, I could say, as low as 159.05 with about an hour to go on GameStop. 159.05, closed at 172.39, $13 gain. 59-point drop on the Dow. Looks like the final numbers are coming in here. 38-point drop on S&P 500 and a 295-point drop on NASDAQ. Oil down 34 cents, 66.16 for oil today. There you have it. Indeed. Yes, GameStop just made me 20 grand. Nice. Let's take a look. Uncle Bruce, would writing covered calls on expiry weeks be a safer way to trade, or just limiting too much upside? Depending on the stock. Depends on the stock and your risk tolerance and how actively you can watch a market. There's a lot of thoughts to go through here. Here we go. I mean, the new covered calls on GameStop are 400 strike December 23rd. Nice going. I think that's a good move. Very good. Let's see here. Thank you, everybody, for being here today. A lot of you saying goodbye already. Thank you, guys. Let's see. Uncle Bruce, 64 million traded on SoFi today, but it only lost $1.24. What does your EXP tell you is happening behind the numbers? Yeah, there's a lot of turnover going on, and some folks getting in and getting out, repositioning themselves. I don't know. I don't know if there's anyone doing tax loss selling or what. I don't know. SoFi has a lot of stock out there. There's a ton of SoFi out there, 700-800 million. So to trade 64 million, not a big deal, really. I mean, really? I don't know. So 525 on the aftermarket now for SoFi, up 6 cents. Okay. Congrats on your covered calls, everybody. And I have a wonderful weekend lighting up you too, buddy. Sharon, you have a great weekend. Uncle Bruce, you're tired to get a soak in the hot tub and have a good weekend. Oh, you know it's coming. You know it's coming, baby. Oh, baby, I'm getting me some rest here, reflecting everything. But I got to get ready for tomorrow and Sunday. I have one-on-ones to set up here. I've got a couple of slots left for Saturday, but nothing Sunday. We're booked up now. So I will be busy this weekend. If any of you want to have a one-on-one consultation, send me a private email, and we'll see if I can get you locked in this weekend. Next weekend, I can't do any one-on-ones because not on Saturday because I'll be in Ontario with Jennifer for the meet and greet, and then Sunday I haven't decided whether I'm going to do meet and greets on Sunday. I might. I still might do meet and greets on Sunday, but only 3 next week. And then the weekend after that is the 18th, and that'll probably be, boy, I don't know how that's going to go. We'll certainly definitely do meet and greet one-on-ones on the 18th. But after that, I don't know. That's Christmas time, and who knows what's going on. Oh boy, I'm going to be busy. Thank you everybody so much for being here today. It's just great having you here, and I hope you made. You didn't lose too much on your stock, but you made a lot on your contracts. I hope that's how it's working out. I'm sure you will be making contracts and have been this week with covered calls. They depreciated. Socius, you know it. Have a great weekend. All simpletons, bagel bangers, and smooth-brained apes. Exactly. Fantastic. Thanks for the 209 thumbs ups today, everybody. Appreciate the 209 thumbs ups. If you're able to throw one our way, please hit the thumbs up button if you're just taking off, and then we'll see you on Monday. Monday, 8:30 in the morning, I will be here, and we'll stay on top of this market for you. And, of course, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and then on the other channel, TWB, I'll be on twice as well over there, 7 o'clock and 8 o'clock in the evening on Monday. Thanks, everybody, for joining me today. Get some rest out there. Get ready for a whole bunch of action on Monday morning. I think we'll be busy first thing, and let's see what's going. You're changing my life. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for these great comments, and have a good time and enjoy. And let's see what we can do next week. Thank you, all of you guys. Cheers, everybody. Have a good one. Sayonara. Nice one. Larry, have a good weekend, everybody. Thank you, Beach Boy, for that and everything, guys. We'll see you soon, and we'll talk to you on Monday. Stay healthy, okay? Right on. Okay. We'll catch you later, guys.